Hey there, everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. Well, if you're a fan of Nintendo, and more specifically, if you're a fan of the music in Nintendo games, there's a new app available that you might want to check out. I'll tell you all about it right after this. All right, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and checking out this video. Of course, if this happens to be your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button, click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video, give this one a thumbs up, and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So, yesterday, Nintendo announced and released a brand new app for iOS and Android devices. This is Nintendo Music. So Nintendo have just released their new app, Nintendo Music, which is now available for iOS and Android smartphone devices. Now, this is going to let you listen to the music, basically the OST, from several different Nintendo video games, whether that's Animal Crossing, Metroid, Star Fox, Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, all kinds of different music from all kinds of different games available here. And you can look up music in lots of different ways. There are different playlists available. You can look it up by a genre. You can look it up by a character, by the game itself. So a lot of different ways to find things. You can create your own playlists to listen to. Not only can you just listen to the music basically once, but you can put a specific song on a loop and listen to it over and over again if you want. So it really is a very interesting looking music app, very similar to the way a lot of music apps like YouTube Music or Spotify or things like that work. All right, so here we are. This is the Nintendo Music app. I will show this off to you guys, give you a quick look at how you can get around, how you can look at different things. For most of you, this is going to be very familiar if you've used any other music app, Spotify, YouTube Music, anything like that. Now, unfortunately, you're not going to hear me actually play any music on this because I'm sure I would get a copyright strike if I did. Again, this is Nintendo. They are especially brutal when it comes to things like that. So it kind of sucks that I'm showing off an app that's designed to play music, but I can't actually play any music for you guys. But you'll kind of get an idea of, what this has to offer. Now, when you first come in, they have recent highlights on here. And if I go into this, they will just give you a list of different songs from different games that you can check out. Now, as you scroll through the home screen, you'll find recently played. They've got a list of find your favorites designed to help you find game music that they think you will really like. Other things you may like based on some of the music you've already listened to, top recommendations, featured playlists, different characters, things like that. So to give you guys an idea of some of the categories, here are featured playlists like title themes, Bowser, top tracks from Splatoon, top tracks from Mario Kart, Nintendo Music top tracks, deep cuts, games based on Super Mario, Zelda Breath of the Wild, all kinds of different things. So it gives you plenty of options to find a game you like and music you might want to listen to. If you're interested in music based on a specific character, you can find that here too, like Yoshi, Rosalina, Zelda, Ganon. It just kind of goes down the list. Pikmin, all kinds of different things here. Different characters from Pokemon, things like that. There's a playlist section called Match Your Mood. Powering up, break time, good night, walking, running. I'm going to assume running is probably a good category if you're doing a workout. I guess a lot of like high energy music, things like that on here. So again, lots of different options. And you may notice at the bottom of the screen, there is a particular track on here. It's paused for now, but this was the last track I was playing. If I scroll up on this, then it'll bring this up full screen. You can see, again, typical music options here. You can play, rewind, fast forward, put it on repeat, do a shuffle. You can get an entire playlist here. This is actually all of the songs from Breath of the Wild. I was checking out a little bit earlier, so you can go to any one you want. The one thing that I will say is I wish there was a way to get this to just disappear altogether instead of having it stay at the bottom. Once you start to play any track, it's just going to show up here on the bottom and obscure part of the bottom of the screen. It doesn't take up a lot of real estate, but it is there. So if you wanted to just kind of get rid of this and have a clean slate, I haven't figured out how to do that just yet. Maybe there's a way, but for now, it's just kind of there. Of course, if none of these lists is giving you what you want, you can always go to the bottom and do a search by game title. So let's say I wanted to search for a specific title, like maybe Star Fox 64. Here we go. We've got all kinds of, you can get right into Star Fox 64, the game. It'll show you a bunch of different tracks from there. So this will bring you right into the soundtrack for Star Fox 64. You can see there are 25 different tracks related to this game that you can play. So there you go, just a really quick look at the brand new Nintendo Music app from Nintendo. Now, there is a limited number of games on there right now, but they plan on adding more over time. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Now, the app is free. However, you do have to have a subscription to the Nintendo Switch Online service in order to get access to it. So it's free with a caveat. Now, having said that, you only need to have the main Nintendo Switch Online service. You don't need the extended version of it. So it's the, I think, $20 per year version of the online service that will give you access to this. So when I say free, yes, you do need to have the Nintendo Switch Online service, but this isn't going to cost you anything above and beyond that. So if you're already a subscriber to Nintendo Switch Online, this is a nice added bonus, especially if you're a fan, like I said, of Nintendo music. And if you don't really care about the music, you just like playing the games, then maybe this isn't something for you. But if you do like music soundtracks, which is something that I do kind of like, then this is definitely something to check out. I think I'm going to enjoy playing around with this, listening to this from time to time. All right, so there you have it, Nintendo Music from Nintendo. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is this something that you're interested in? Are you going to check it out? Again, it's not going to cost you anything extra if you're already a subscriber to the Nintendo Switch Online service. Now, if you're not a subscriber to that, I don't think this is enough to make you want to subscribe necessarily. But like I said, as an added bonus for subscribers, it's something pretty cool. I think it's a neat little app. Again, you can get it whether you're an Apple user, whether you're an Android user, doesn't really matter. It's available on the Play Store or the Apple Store, whichever one you purchase from. So be sure to check it out. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, go ahead, leave me a like, leave me a thumbs up, keep those comments coming. And of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that as well. That's all for this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, and happy gaming.